Hey folks, this is Vagrant. Welcome back to the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. In the last video, we did yet more exploration of this lovely area around here. We did a couple little missions, we got some new armor, generally did sexy things, and I'm done feeling sexy for now, so we're going to move on. But first things first, we're going to try to get that shrine right there, and then we're going to go check out what that red thing is. And then we're going to move on into the Goron bit over there. Very excited. So, let's go try to get this shrine. We saw this in the last video. I was going to mark it again. And I realised it's big and green and shiny. Like Shrek's penis after a shower. 41 seconds into the video when I said those words. So, there's really nowhere to go but up from here, quite frankly. I don't know why I didn't find this shrine in the past, because it's going to stop beeping at me now, assumedly, because it's over there. Oh, maybe because what the fuck? Maybe because how the hell do I climb that? Oh, that's a disaster. Probably from the side. I think from the side. I'm going to go from the side. I mean, we've got a lot of stamina, but nobody has... I mean, I'm sure people... you know what? I might be able to get that to that. It actually might be possible. Let's stick on our climbing gear. I really need to do a cooking sesh. Also, why do I have so much sneak food more than anything else? Look at all this. All this is sneak food, which is... useless. I'm sure it's not. I'm sure it's before people get angry. I'm sure it's not useless. All right. Oh, also, I had a thought. As terrifying as that idea might be, I'm gonna mess you up if you keep doing that, son. I'm telling you now. Bloody hell. You know how I was talking about how upgrading the armor doesn't upgrade its effect. So this is my climbing gear, and upgrading it doesn't seem to upgrade its climbingness, but it upgrades its defense. I think it kind of only just clicked a minute ago. The fairies keep talking about set bonuses, which I think happen at level 2 in an armor. Like you have to upgrade the armor twice, and you have to have all 3 pieces. But I'm assuming those set bonuses would be related to oh no, now I want to spend an episode trying to upgrade my armor. I assume the set bonuses would be related to this. So if I upgrade this full set twice, then maybe we can then get like a faster climbing armor or something like that. I think that's probably how it works. So that does make me want to do it. Come here. If I'm right, because we have upgraded some armor twice, but it was the knight armor, and I think the knight armor is probably just defense, right? It's not about that's not going to have a set bonus. But the ZORA armor is that part of the ZORA set? No, I'm actually missing the ZORA helmet. I have to have a little think about... Oh, maybe we need to do that... Oh, interesting. So I actually don't... Do I have any full sets? Yeah, the climbing set. The climber's set is the only set I've got a full set of, I think. It's hard to tell if that's a set. Should be. Salvage a headwears from the Xenoblade thing, so it's obviously... It's swim speed up, but it's not part of the ZORA set, so... Because that's level 2 already. So if I can get that to level 2 and find the ZORA helmet, so I'm wondering if it's the mission to, find the things, That's fine, shut up. I'm wondering if it's the mission. Is that a ledge? I guess so. The mission to, oh, I didn't mean to do that. To find all those stone tablets in the Zora's domain. Maybe that's what gets me the helmet. I'm gonna Google it anyway. Some things I'm just curious about. I just wanna go find Zora helmet location. Breath of the Wild. Oh, it's just in a chest. See, I don't know if I'd ever found this. It's in Toto Lake, apparently. So we're going to go find that after this. See how much we can upgrade it. I think we need more fish. And then we need some shrooms for this climbing set. Bloody hell. This is going to... Oh, please tell me this is gonna like this is walkable. This little bit here, it should be right. Oh no, I'm in so much trouble. Oh no, I don't really have much food for this. I've got a little bit. Right. I need a break point here because we're not gonna make it. I don't think. No, there's no way we're making that. I did not think this mountain was going to be quite so horrific. That is a break point over there on the right, I think. That's probably somewhere I can land if I can get there. So there's no way I'm climbing to the top. There's just no way. There's no point in trying. So let's just try to get over there on the right. Is that... Oh, I don't know. Oh, God. Didn't expect this, if I'm honest. I really thought that bit down there, that was just that, would be somewhere I could hang out, you know? I'm begging that slope is flat enough that I can stand on it. It's like bloody free solo up in here. Let me just have a little look, actually, while we're here. Where's the ZORA domain? Where's that? Toto Lake. I guess we never did go to Toto Lake. I'm just gonna put a little thing there. I do feel a little dirty having Googled that. I don't like doing things like that, so I'm gonna try to avoid doing that again. But I don't think I'd have ever got it. Oh, you know what we need to do? I need to buy the bloody DLC. There's a thing on the DLC, like an item you get or something. I don't know what it is, but it's like the adventurer's logbook or something like that. And what it does, let me just turn my mic a little bit more towards my mouth. Actually, just realised that's disastrous positioning. And what it does is it records your movements throughout the game, and it tracks them all on the map. So if you wanted to find places you haven't been before, that would be really, really effective. It would show you exactly where you have been and where you haven't been. So maybe that's something I should look into. I am not convinced by this slope. Oh, that right hand... Oh, I'm just going to keep going to the right. I mean, even if it is good enough, how am I going to climb any higher anyway? Okay, the slope's good. The slope is good. Only just, but the slope's good. Okay. I don't think I've got any more stamina. I've got 0 stamina food. So... that's fun. I am well aware that this was the worst way to get up this mountain. Like, I don't need telling about that. Like, I should have just gone around the right. You can see how staggered it is on the right-hand side compared to this side, where this is just a wall of death. But Link, I believe in you. Do I believe in you? Maybe I don't believe in you. We'll see if I believe in you. God, he's like a bloody... Look at him. Look at him. He's a madman, he is. Frickin' madman. God, if I had a little bit more stamina food, I'd have pulled this off. But, yeah, not gonna happen. We should jump off. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I thought gliding... Yeah, it does. Crap. Thanks, fairy. God damn it. That's a splendid waste of time. I guess we're going to use the Flame Blade. It's Flame Blade! Flame Blade! Bum, bum, bam, bam. No! This is the problem with Flame Blade. It burns everything. Right. Well, that was a splendid waste of time. Let's go, a different way. Wait, do I have... No, see, I don't have anything in this whole... There's no shrines in this whole area, which makes me think there must be a shrine in that area. Because they tend to be pretty... all over the place, you know? If there's a cooking thing here... I might just quickly make some stamina stuff. Ha! Nice. Okay, what have I got for stam? Let's sort that. I don't know if that helps. Yeah, that's all the healthy stuff. What's stamina? See, that's restore stamina, but it's not... I'm looking for maybe like bonus stamina as well. You know, like the yellow bar. That's fine. I'm going to do 2 of those. God, the 2 is better than the 3 in terms of efficiency. Who wants to give me stamina? Replenishes. Oh, go on then. Do a couple of those. That's not as good. Can I cook the fairy? No, let's not. Let's not try to cook the fairy. I can probably make. Oh. They all say they're like highly valued in elixirs, but a lot of them don't say what they do in elixirs. So I like using these for other things. Speed boost. Template. There we go. Right. Frogs. In you go. 4 frogs. Ah. What? What? Why? What is this nonsense? I thought that was gonna work perfectly. I'm a little disappointed right now. Why has that happened? Can I only cook 1 frog? It's just a plate of boiled frogs. What's wrong with that? That seems perfectly healthy and delicious. I don't know if I dreamt this, but I think it's a thing at the moment. I saw mention that there's a problem at the moment, the lack of frogs, because frog legs are becoming more popular as a food item. And obviously that's causing issues. It's Flame Blade. I know, game. I know. Right, let's work our way back up again. Oh, I really thought one of these would be... Sometimes you'll climb... I think, you know, that bit that I got stuck on before, I think I probably could have hopped off fine. Sometimes you can climb up an area that you can walk up. Or you can stand on at the very least, you know what I mean? I kind of want to cut out a lot of the climbing we just did because it's all pointless, but I feel like I was saying quite important things for the playthrough, so I feel like I have to leave it. Yep. Got to keep an eye out for these mushrooms, because this is actually why I haven't been able to upgrade this armor. It's because I didn't have any of these shroomy boys. Obviously, we could track these with the compendium as well. Beyblade. I used to love Beyblade. I used to have the Beyblade was an interesting thing because I don't know how many of you had Beyblade. Beyblade was a thing where you kind of like had these little spinny top things and you used to wrap a string of plastic around it and kind of fire it into a bowl. And there's a TV show, like a cartoon, anime thing. And in the show, they had like the dramatic Beyblade competitions, and their Beyblades would summon dragons and dinosaurs and monsters and stuff like that to do battle. It was all very dramatic and Pokemon-esque, and I loved it. I was obsessed with it because the theme tune was baller more than anything else. And much like all the other shows like that, I guess Pokemon, we had Pokemon cards, and Pokemon at least had the games, right? It has, you know, you could be a Pokemon trainer in the video games. Beyblade didn't really have that. You could buy these like plastic bowls and you could buy a Beyblade. Mushrooms, I got 3 of those. That's enough for 1 upgrade. So we need a lot more of those. I'm going to burn through some... Oh no, he's stamina food. What am I on about? I'm really confused by that. I'm kind of disappointed as well. Not going to lie. And you had this little bowl, and you used to fire them. You both fire your Beyblades into this bowl, and then the first one to get knocked out would lose, and they would spin around it, and it was terrible. I spent so much money on Beyblades. It was like my Christmas present one year. I was so excited, and they just didn't do a goddamn thing. They were just so bad. Just did not translate into a different format. What can I say? Climb, climb. God damn it. Well, I really didn't need to do that at all, did I? Good to know. It's fine. It wasn't a proper cook. Let him cook. This mountain is a disaster, though. No wonder I didn't get this last time. It would have killed me. We're going to get there, folks. We're going to get there. And then, yeah, I like the idea of we're going to go get that ZORA piece, and then maybe we'll try to upgrade the ZORA armor, maybe we'll try to upgrade the climbing armor. Maybe I'll get the bloody DLC. The problem is my Switch isn't connected to the internet anymore, and I don't remember the password for my internet, so I have to go take a photo of my router and find it out. Nearly there. Nearly there. Looking sexy, looking sexy. Okay, this is good progress. This is why we need more stamina. This is why stamina is so much better than health. If I could just, like, fling myself up here, if I had, like, a third stamina bar, I could just toss myself up there, no problem. Instead, we have to dilly-dally. I'm not a dilly-dally kind of guy, in case this playthrough hasn't made that clear. It's funny, I don't know, like in video games I have no patience. In real life I can be quite patient. Is that true? I don't know about that. I don't think about that. I need to do some self-assessment. I was a little closer than I expected. This is going to be a really good mountain to just scout out the world, though. That's going to be great. Just to see what's out there. It's super high up. It might be the tallest mountain we've ever climbed. I was about to say, is it getting cold? But you know what? It's actually getting warm, weirdly enough. It is leaning further towards hot than cold. It's starting to shift now, but it's very unusual. Hello, buddy. You were a pain in my ass, just so you know. Right, I'm just going to activate this so I've got the fast travel, and then I'm going to have a little poke up there as well. There's something going on over there. Some weird snowmen, rockmen. Yeah, I know there's a shrine nearby, game. You don't need to... Are you talking? Oh wait, I don't know if they're talking about that shrine. What is this? Okay. Right, as I say, good scouting position. I can see a tower over there. I can see lots of blue. This is the area we've already kind of explored, annoyingly. Like, this would have been much more helpful a while ago. Less so now. Yeah, alright. I don't know if... Is this the shrine they're talking about? Yeah? Yeah. Right? I don't know. It's hard to tell. It's genuinely hard to tell. This bloody mountain. At least we can always get up here, though. This is going to be a really good place to jump off for things, if need be. For general suicide purposes. What are we looking at? I need to change my gear back. Okay. Shivania. Twin Memories. I suppose we probably don't need to change our gear, but I'm going to do it anyway. I really want to know where we get the rest of the Berserkers up. But I'm not going to Google it. Not for many hours. Okay. These shrines atop these peaks share a connection. Their memory the answer to the other's question. Commit to memory before you start, lest a failure you will depart. Share a connection. Their memory the answer to the other's question. Commit to memory before you start, lest a failure you will depart. I'm assuming there is a pattern in the other shrine that tells me where I need to put the ball in this one. Potentially. Something like that. Let's have a little look around first. Because right now I don't see the ball. I am a little confused. And I have hiccups. There's no ball. Why am I up here? What does this achieve? Can I throw bombs in these? I think this is just so I can see the pattern, you know? Does that work? No. How the hell do I activate this one then? Oh, hello. Oh, I got the chest at least. Nice! A single-edged sword, seldom seen in Hyrule. Weapon is passed down through the Sheikah tribe and is... Oh, wait, I think I've seen this before. That's cool, though. Is it one-handed or two? It's two. Okay, that makes more sense. I was going to say, that seems abnormally strong. Go away, Flame Blade. Where's that axe I was using? Let's burn for the axe first. Oh, I've already used it. Okay, I guess you're my worst. I am perplexed at this point in time. Like, even if I knew the pattern or... Oh, wait, what? Oh! Oh, of course, the blue one's already... Oh, okay, right, that makes more sense. Right, and I assume the reason you go up there is just so you can see the pattern from above. Okay, let's hop over to the other shrine. Let's see if we can find... I should have checked how many there is. I think it's a 5x5. It's 5x5. I think it's 5x5. This is interesting, because we did this one. This one we completed. Like, I've never left a shrine behind. No shrine left behind. I've always completed the shrines, right? I assume this is the one on the... I mean, there's a dueling peaks, there's a shrine on both peak. This is assumedly the one I'm looking for. This is very interesting. This is one we did ages ago. Is there a pattern here? Is that it? That can't be it. Oh, whoops. Right, I've got a new theory. And that is that this shrine has nothing to do with the other shrine, and that there's a different shrine connected. So, we're going to climb up again. I'm hoping that this explosion... Because I found this shrine, so I'm hopeful that means... that the beeping is actually not connected. Because I was a little suspicious about the beeping, right? Where's the other peak? The other peak's there. It is pointing me... I think there might... It's right there! I just didn't expect to... Oh, God. I just didn't expect a shrine there when there's one... You know, there. They're like, very, very close to each other. Right, this makes a lot more sense. There we go. She... And it's even called the She Shrine. The She Shrine. God damn it. It was on the peak. I guess it wasn't on the peak so much though. It was lower down, and I did think about that briefly, but I don't know. I kind of committed anyway. Right. I was gonna say, yeah. So what's the idea here? That you set one to one and one to the other? That's probably it, right? So I'm going to try to do this without my phone, because I think that'll be moderately more entertaining. So, I'm going to go set the other shrine. Right, no, oh wait, no I'm not, because the problem is I won't then remember what the other shrine is. So let me just take a photo quickly. I'm assuming it's just a case of matching them both. So this is 24215. Okay. I should have really checked this one before I came back, or whatever. I'm a floaty boy. I could have spent a very long time trying to figure that out. I really could have spent a long time trying to work out that one. I just didn't expect the second shrine so close, you know? 24215? Is that right? I'm going to be very proud of myself if that's correct. Probably not correct. No, it's 42. When it's 24215. Oh, it is 2. Oh, I remembered. Okay. So, let me just hop up here. I don't know how you meant to do this without a camera. I guess you'd have to... I'm assuming that when you do it once, if you then reset the shrine, they go back to their original position, so you could then remember it. I did remember it anyway, so I'll do. Let me just grab a photo of this. 53142. Not that easy to see on my camera, it must be sad. Okay, so let's give this a go. Ow. It's fine, we're gonna get health back in a sec. This better be correct. That's 2, 4, 2, 1, 5, if I remember correctly. I'm going to try to do it moderately by memory. 2, 4, 2, 1. This makes so much more sense than what I was trying to do. I'm probably going to cut some of the stuff out of the video. I went to that shrine, the Radahi one. I was just looking for patterns in the wall and stuff like that, but the fact that they are coalescent together makes a lot more sense, that they are twinning. There we go. Good stuff. Got the chest up there, right? Yeah. Yup, yup, yup. Okay, step 1. I don't know, once you figure it out, which, you know what, if I'd found the other shrine, dead easy to figure out. It's not difficult at all to figure out what you're meant to do if you have both shrines. That's really the kicker. It's 2 orbs for nothing, basically. Pretty sweet. Pretty cool beans. I wonder why, if this is why I was confused in the past when I tried to get the shrines here, because there's 2 shrines in the immediate area, so the detector thing must be going bonkers. Bonkers. I suppose I could just fly down to this one. Probably quicker than fast traveling, actually. Also should check for a chest in the same location as the other one. So 5, 3, 1, 4, 2. 5, 3, 1, 4, 2. 5, 3, 1, 4, 2. 5, 3, 1, 4, 2. 5, 3, 1, 4, 2. I just have to remember it. 5, 3, 1, 4, 2. My memory's not fantastic, typically speaking. So 5, 3, 1, 4, 2. Fingers crossed. Yeah, lovely. Alright, I'm assuming, because these are twinning, that there's a chest up there as well. Around that corner. No, don't leave without me. You blimmin' blammer. That's right, blimmin' blammer. I went there. I'll go there again. I'm not scared. I'll tell it like it is. I'm a truth seeker, like all those conservatives. It really, really, I gotta hate the right. The left annoys me as well. The left keeps eating itself, which is really obnoxious. But there's this thing, this habit amongst right-wing people. And you check their profile. First of all, that's terrible. But I could do with a terrible weapon, so that's great. First of all, right-wing people always have a blue check mark that they paid Elon Musk for, which is inherently stupid. Elon Musk, I'm sorry, because Elon Musk is a twat. So let's just get that out of the picture, first of all. The second thing is, though, you go on that profile and every single one of them thinks they're like a truth seeker or not afraid to tell it how it is. No, just because you're a racist. Not that all right-wing people are racist, but just because you're a racist. And if they say they're a truth seeker or something, it means they're a transphobe and they're racist and yada, yada, yada. Just because you're a racist doesn't mean you're seeking the truth. They all think that it's kind of like, you know, when you have the jocks and the nerds. It's not really how school works over here, but we did have the nerds and we had the emo kids and all this kind of jazz. And I've talked about this before, maybe not in this series, but I've talked about this before. The emo kids, they go to, for us it was Affleck's Palace, which is this big multi-level shop in Manchester where you can get loads of, like, you know, alt clothing and stuff like that. So where are we going next? I'm going to nip over there. I'd like to knock out some of these markers. We will go to the Gorons eventually, I swear. I swear. All the old people always thought they were different, right? Never mind that they all dress the same, they all listen to the same music, and they all wear the same makeup and yada yada. It was always that we're the old ones, we're different, we're original, and the jocks, who oddly enough are primarily the right-wing people. Does that point me towards that? Does seem to be. They were the normies and all the same and yada yada yada. You know, that's what old culture was built on, right? This idea that, oh, we're all so different, let's hang out and be best buddies. Not realizing, of course, that you're all the same as each other, but that's whatever. People flock to their own. It's just how it is. I had a point to make. I've forgotten entirely. Oh yeah, but now the right does the exact same thing, and it's really ironic because again, I think jock culture. You know, I watch a lot of MMA. You know, do a lot of lifting, yada yada. So I'm quite active in lifting communities. I like to talk to other lifters and people who do strength training, all this kind of jazz, because it's something that's a big part of my life these days. I've got a long, long way to go, don't get me wrong. My goal this year is 100 kilograms on the bench lift. I tried 80 this week and nearly made it. I do 5 sets of 5. I did 5, 4, 2, 3, 4 or something like that. So I didn't quite make it, but I'm hopeful tomorrow when I do it again, I'll make it. Anyways, not relevant. A little relevant. I'm quite proud of an 80 kilogram bench lift, bench press. That's not for 1 rep, that's 5 reps. Well, the goal is 5 reps. Anyways. The point is, I'm in those communities a lot, and generally speaking, they are right-wing, right? There's something about gym and bodybuilding and particularly lifting that I think lends itself more to right-wing culture. Generally speaking, obviously there are exceptions, myself included. I'm very much left-wing, and I like that kind of thing. I'm going to get these mushrooms, they're important. I do like that the mushrooms are on the mountainside. It makes a lot of sense. We might have to pop some stamina to get both of these. We'll see. What was my point? Oh yeah, so... Oh, the irony of the jocks. Anyways, right, so the right has this thing, and again, this isn't everyone, you know, there's no reason that having some right-wing politics makes you a racist or sexist or homophobe or whatever. Sexist, depends on, you know, if you're... I'm not getting into abortion and all this kind of jazz, but the point is, I disagree with the vast majority of right-wing politics, but it doesn't mean every right-wing politics person is a terrible person. It's just a lot of them are. And the same goes for the left. A lot of the left people on the left are fairly terrible people as well. Right, I'm getting off track. The point is, the right has developed this thing where they think they are the put down upon minority. And it's the most ridiculous thing. They all think, oh, we're the only ones telling the truth, and, you know, we're the only ones brave enough to stand up for what's right and all this kind of jazz, and, you know, it's just us going it alone against the mass media, never mind Fox News and CNN and all these right-wing medias. That's not relevant at all. There's loads of that nonsense going around. Absolutely tons of it. I saw... And they don't realise they're being scammed. And people are just hardcore taking advantage of you. I saw... And it happens on the left as well, don't get me wrong. But it's much worse on the right because people see anything as anti-woke and they just gobble it up. There was some right-wing nutjob, I can't remember his name. He made a chocolate bar. And this makes no sense to me, but it's like an anti-pronoun thing. So what he did was make chocolate bars with pronouns on them. Unironically. As in he, her, and she... No, not he, her. That wouldn't suit them well. He, him, she, her. These chocolate bars, right? And I think the idea was, these are the only 2 we sell. These are the only 2 genders. Yada, yada, yada. That was what they were going for. And... Am I going the right way? Yeah. I mean, just head towards a red. I did see... Oh, no! This is what this is. Oh, there was a shrine here, but I don't know how to get it. Right, this is why I don't put these markers here. I need to get rid of that marker. I need to put something else here. Change the stamp. I love that that's an option. Right, I need, like, a stamp that says, what the fuck is this? The star. Because there's a shrine here. You know what? Maybe I can figure it out now that I'm... It might just be an explosion one, you know. It might just be a crack in the wall. But that fountain over there still makes me very suspicious. So where is it? Right, it's in that direction. I need to make sure I'm pointing in the right way. I think it is... This is looking promising. behind the waterfall. Yeah, there we go. I see. It's been a long time since we came here, and I understand the game better now. I guess on an inherent level. Very cool. Because I think this area might hold some other secrets, so I want to be able to get here quickly. I need to get rid of that marker. Anyways, they released these chocolate bars with pronouns on, which is really funny because they've been so anti-pronoun for so long. Which, by the way, being anti-pronoun is just an inherently fucking stupid thing to be, but that's neither here nor there. Everyone has pronouns. You can't be anti-pronoun, you dimwits. Anyways, I think the point was to really try to push this, you know, duo gender thing. And people gobbled it up, pun intended. And this was like, we're talking like £6 per bar. This was not cheap chocolate. This was expensive chocolate. And they sold like 200,000 in a night. And people are all, yeah, stick it to them. Like, why does the left give a fuck? Why does anyone else care? Nobody cares that you're doing this. You're not sticking it to anyone. All you're doing is wasting your money on American chocolate. So inevitably terrible quality chocolate. Because you think it somehow is like a gotcha to somebody, and what is actually happening is you are being scammed by people who are just trying to take your money and abusing the fact that you think everything's woke and that if it's not woke, it suddenly deserves your cash. It's utter bloody nonsense, and it really annoys me how stupid people are. Just be smarter, okay? Just be smarter. It's not that hard. Just think about what is going on in the world. God damn. There's this guy, I'm just going to rant about this for this video while I figure this out. I'm assuming I need to get, like, all the chests. It said 3 boxes or something, I don't know. There's this guy, I can't remember his name. I'm going to call him Jimmy for this video. This guy, Jimmy. And he is a man now. He identifies male, I think. But he was trans-ish. Sort of partially trans, I guess is the best way I'm going to put that, in that he transitioned to a woman, but he also transitioned to he's American, he's a white American guy. He transitioned to a woman, but then he also transitioned to like a Korean man. And Korean man, not Korean woman. He transitioned to a Korean man. He literally tried to race change. Ollie White maybe. Ollie something. Olli. And he then detransitioned, in his words, from Korean to white male, and now he's hardcore pushing this okay, we'll use that next. I like having like crap weapons. He's hardcore pushing this detransition stuff and how transitioning is dangerous for kids, and you know, all this typical right-wing bigot thing where it's just, oh, everything's about grooming and stuff like that. Never mind the frickin' church doing all the grooming. They do it. Okay, I don't think we're done. I'm going to assume this box is relevant somehow. Alright, let's head up here and see what's going on up here. I did say it was called 3 boxes. Maybe this is much more complex than I think it's going to be. Oh, right, this is why I need the box. Give me a boxy. Wait, is this why? Wait, no, why do I need the... What do... Oh, right, yeah. There we go. That was pretty easy. And he's detransitioning from Korean to white. He's a psycho. He's like he's clearly a raving lunatic. He literally tried to race change and failed and like become a K-pop star. He tried to transition actually into a very specific K-pop star. It wasn't just Korean. He tried to make himself look like a specific K-pop star. The man's crazy. But now he's talking about detransitioning and all this turf nonsense, and you know, he's not. That's getting ignored, and it's all about female to male transitioning and how it's dangerous to kids. Like that's somehow relevant to his story, and of course he's hawking a book on it. And it's the same with Jeffree Star, who has said several times that they are a terrible person anyway. Whatever, said several times that they are they them and an alien and all this. Never really identified with typical gender, and now they are hardcore pushing right-wing rhetoric about gender ideology, about, you know, there's only men, there's only women, yada yada yada, because that's what sells, and because the right wing just eats it up, and as soon as anyone agrees with their views, despite anything they've said in the past, and despite who they are as a person, the right's like, oh yeah, there's finally someone dares to say the truth and all this nonsense, and they eat it up and they throw money at their faces. And the it really bugs me. And they all think they're counterculture, and they're sticking it to the media, and they're sticking it to the left. I'm like, no, you're just idiots throwing your money at scam artists. That's all you are. There's no money in the left. There's no money being a leftist. All the money is on the right. Oh, God. Well, that's not true. There's definitely money in, like, selling woke inverted commas products. I hate the word woke. Woke should be a good thing. It just means you're like socially aware and like I don't know. It shouldn't be seen as a negative. It's just daft. Everything's daft. Everything annoys me. Life is pain. Just be smarter. Just be smarter. Just think about what's going on and think about what people are trying to sell you and why people are sending that message and why people are saying the things they're saying instead of just eating it all up because it happens to agree with your political ideology. I don't agree with everything everyone on the left says. Some people say some ridiculous things. And some people are trying to scam people, and some people are trying to hawk products, yada, yada, yada. But people, especially, and it is an American thing, it really is, people get so wrapped up in their political ideology that they don't see themselves as human beings with complex views. They are hardcore right or they're hardcore left. Most of my views align with the left. But I'm well aware of the problems with the left in this country, for example. And left in America is even worse, but the left in America is more like, well, no, actually, it's not more a problem here. I'd say the left in this country actually is not really that leftist. It's more centre-right, to be honest. There's a couple of people try every now and again to push it further to the left, and they get hounded out as socialists and communists, so... The point is, I don't just blatantly follow the party line, because, you know what? People are fallible, and politicians are going to politician. I'll have an arm. But people, they hear something that agrees with their party stance, inverted commas, and they just eat it up. And if you think you're a counterculture, or you think you're brave enough to say something someone else isn't, it's nonsense. The reason other people aren't saying it is because it's stupid, or it's racist, or homophobic, or sexist, or something like that. And they go, oh, finally, someone telling it how it is. Shut the fuck up. My God. Just because it aligns with your views doesn't mean it's suddenly the truth, and suddenly someone's brave enough to... Oh, God. So I am the main character. It's so unself-aware. It's just... I hate everyone. And it's getting worse and worse. I really believe that it's getting worse and worse and worse with time. And the left keeps eating itself. The left doesn't help itself. It constantly punishes things that just shouldn't be punished and punishes people on their side for minor things or for not completely towing the line. People are just so eager to attack someone. Grumble, 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 grumble. All right, that's my rant. I've not done a lot of this kind of ranting in this whole playthrough. I haven't talked about myself or indeed the wider world a lot in this playthrough. It's something I tend to do in longer playthroughs, so it's just because there's always something going on in this game. You know, there's always something occurring. It really is, which is great. But I want to talk about myself. I like talking about myself. God damn it! They don't show up on the map, do they? No. All right, I just need to get that. Oh no, I've got one more thing to say. I was watching. Me and my dad are watching The Last of Us, right? And we watched the episode 3, I think it is. Spoilers for The Last of Us here, by the way. But I mean, episode 3 was already a month ago plus, and by the time you guys see this video, it's been like 2 months. So get over it. Spoilers for The Last of Us episode 3 coming up though. In episode 3, I think it's episode 3 with Bill and Frank ? It's about a couple, a gay couple, and their relationship, and the point of the story is really for Joel. I mean, it's obviously just telling a beautiful story, which is a noble enough goal, that's fine. But the point in the wider context of the romance story is in terms of the plot of the show, etc. Because the characters don't interact and they're not really relevant to the wider plot in a lot of ways. But the point is for Joel to realise that the world is not worth living in, not worth surviving in, if he doesn't have something to survive for, if he doesn't have something to dedicate himself to, if he doesn't have something to love, if he doesn't have something to give himself to, blah, 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 blah. In this case, Ellie, right? So it's Joel's realisation that he has to care for Ellie and look after her, and that he's going to go on this journey to the end, right? Because Bill, who was closed off, much in the way Joel was, they're very similar in some ways, had a much better life because he... I think it's Frank. I'm going to say Frank. But he had a much better life because he spent it with Frank, right? That is the idea. The survival alone isn't enough. You need love. And Joel realizes that, and that plays into later on in the series where he stays with Ellie, yada, yada, yada. So it is relevant in terms of what it does for the main characters. I'm not going to say it's the most plot-relevant thing in the world, but at the end of the day, the world's current obsession with plot and nothing other than plot is actually really obnoxious, in my opinion. Oh, hello. Oh, nice Claymore, baby. Get some weapons here. I mean, nice Claymore's really good. The other not so much, but that's fine. Apples! Wait, how goes that shield? Probably better than... maybe not, actually. It's probably better than Guardian Shield. Oh, but I want a Guardian Shield, don't I? Actually, I shouldn't use the Guardian Shield. Anyways. So it does have wider relevance. And it's a beautiful episode. It's a fantastic episode, beautiful story. The fact that they are a gay couple is relevant only in so much as that it normalizes having a gay couple on the screen and shown and having a proper romance, which is something they were neglected for decades and decades, centuries, for all of time, basically. That's the only relevance it has. The fact is, it could be a straight couple, it could be two women, it could be any combination of possible genders and people and sexualities in the world, right? It doesn't actually matter. And that's how it should be at the end of the day, right? That's actually how it should be. And that's how you normalize things and get bigots to be slightly less bigoted, hopefully. And you know what? My dad seemed to enjoy the episode. He said, okay, yeah, it's not super plot relevant, but he seemed to be okay with that. Where the hell is this chest? Maybe up there? I actually don't know where it is. I just know it's here somewhere. And he seemed to enjoy it, all right? But, you know, I said, yeah, okay, maybe it's a little... He's kind of like one of those guys, you know, if it doesn't directly advance the plot, he's less interested in it. But, you know what? It wasn't a terrible reaction by any stretch. See, big brain. But then, clearly at work, the next day, or throughout the week, he went and he talked to some co-workers. And those co-workers, being middle-aged white men, which they largely are because he works in a law office. Nope. Come here. Clearly had some differing opinions, shall we say. And then when we were watching next week's episode, which he much preferred, it's more plot-focused, it's like, yeah, last week's was okay, but it was a little bit woke for me. I mean, I felt like they just wanted to put a gay couple in there because they have to have a token gay couple, yada yada. I'm just like, shut the... Lovely! Allows you to spin to attack under... Wait, what? Attack underwater? How does that work? Can't go underwater. Is that a possible... I want to get those fish. I should probably kill them because they disappear, I think. Oh, it's Hyrule. This is what I need for the... You know, this is why it's here as well. The reason the bats are here because that's what you need to upgrade the ZORA armor. Oh, let's try to find some more fish. It's 5 per upgrade, so we're going to need quite a few. That's not a bass, that's something else. A mighty carp! But anyways, it just... what people don't realize is that until people stop saying shit like that, we have, like... It just... Look, would you have said it if it was a straight couple? Would you have said anything negative about it? Would you have a problem with it? No! And my dad is pretty good about this kind of thing, generally speaking. I'm not trying to rag on him. He is generally speaking quite good about it, but I think sometimes he has the tendency to regurgitate the opinions of maybe less forward people. And I don't know if he's even in. He might be in right now. He might be hearing me. I'm sorry, Dad. I'm sorry if you're somehow listening to this, but it's fucking nonsense. It really is. It really, like, every time there's a black person, every time there's a gay couple, it's woke nonsense instantly. Like, these people don't exist in real life. And what people don't realize is, yeah, maybe nowadays, in a lot of more modern shows, queer relationships and, you know, minority races, yada yada, are probably overrepresented compared to their existence in the general population. That is probably true. The reason is because there's so much goddamn resistance to it. You have to push things to normalize them to bigots in the first place. You know, you have to. Oh god, I'm just getting annoyed. Until it's normalized, it has to be pushed. Because otherwise everyone just says, oh, it's just token. It's tokenism. Like, how do you win? How do you ever win? How do you ever get past that? Is it always going to be tokenism to have a gay couple in a TV show? Is it always going to be woke to do so? Or at some point, do we just admit that gay people actually exist? And just move on with your goddamn lives? Why does it matter? Why does it matter at all? Who do you think it's hurting? Nobody, except you goddamn snowflakes. This is the biggest irony of the right and the left. Of course, the right love to push the idea that the left are snowflakes and it's all about wokeness and we're always offended, yada, yada, yada. The right are offended by goddamn everything. Everything. Oh no, there's a gay couple on my TV. Oh no, my poor sensibilities. Oh god, the shame. Whatever will I do? Where? Shut up, nerd. I'm gonna beat you up. I need to get stronger so I can beat up dummies. I'm not gonna beat anyone up. I'm not really a fighter. That's neither here nor there. Not very serious though. My god, bunch of goddamn snowflakes, I tell you. Oh no, gay people. Ah, scary. Oh no, there's a black person on my TV screen. Where? Shut up. Right. I'm containing this to this episode. I needed a rant. Apparently I've chosen today to do it. Who knows where the world will be by the time this video goes public, though. You know? It's a whole different world out there. It just annoys me so much. It's such a lack of... Don't turn around, squirrel. I need a photo. Good squirrel. Good squirrel. Okay, now turn around. Ah! I wanted a better photo. But hey, I got a photo. I don't know why I would ever need to find a bushy-tailed squirrel, but I want to fill my compendium. Alright. Alright. I know some people like the random ranting, some people don't like the political ranting in particular. But, I mean, I think my political views, generally speaking, are pretty agreeable to everyone, left or right. Or they should be. It's just don't be a dick. That's it. Let people live their life. If it's not hurting someone else, why does it matter? What is it to you? As long as nobody's getting hurt, as long as what they're doing isn't hurting someone else. And the idea, by the way, that having a gay couple on a screen is somehow a negative for kids is... First of all, kids aren't watching The Last of Us. But why does having a gay couple negatively affect kids? How is that grooming or whatever the fuck people are talking about? There's been straight heterosexual relationships in kids' shows since, like, the dawn of time. Kids are pushed into this Disney Princess Prince ideal. Still are to this day, and that's somehow not an issue. You don't mind. People don't care about the sexualization of content or pushing relationships on kids. That's never been the issue. They don't want queer relationships pushed on kids. It's not pushed, but you know what I mean. So angry. Alright, let's see what we can do with this ZORA set. I can probably do a little bit with the... Okay, yeah, I can only upgrade one of these, though. What about the ZORA stuff? Okay, you get that to level 2. Oh, I might be able to do this. Oh, I think we can. Right, let's have a go. So that's going to go to level 2. Alright, let me do my thing. Mwah. Love you. Oh, she does a kiss now. I thought she did the blow. And Link's just like, yeah, awkward. Okay. We should. I think we've got enough to upgrade the ZORA helmet twice as well. Which means set bonus. Oh, she mixes it up. There's a kiss, there's a blow. Sounds like a party. You've heard about set bonuses, right? How set close orb and enhanced twice could have a bonus. Right, okay. Not all sets have a bonus, yeah, because I don't think the night stuff has... I mean, I don't have It's worth noting the knight's helmet. But still. There we go. I'm all about that bass. That bass. It's bass, but still. All about that bass. About that bass. Do I want to date a giant woman? Apparently. There we go. Right. So I want to see how this works. And we may as well enhance. I'm just going to enhance everything I can. I don't know where the other rubber piece is. I could have wandered around in that tropical zone for like half an hour, 7 hours. But what if it's not even there? You know, it could not even be there. So I don't want to do that. I'm definitely going to get this DLC thing that shows where I've been, though. I think it's going to be very helpful. Also, yellow choo-choo jelly is a great one because it's quite easy to get. All we need to... I think if you find a choo-choo... Oh, Volthru, though. What's that? I've found one, but only one. I think if you find a choo-choo and you hit it with, like, an electric weapon, you can make it into a yellow choo-choo. I think they conduct the element. So, they should be pretty easy to farm. And actually, I will start to do that now as we go along. If we see a choo-choo, we'll zap it. Just so we're ready for the future. Shit, it doesn't really matter, does it? I need loads more mushrooms, though. They're really hard to find. I just have to go climb some mountains. Yeah, that's a lot of upgrades right there. You do more? Oh, it doesn't need... Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, sweet. Ah, wow. Okay, that's a lot of upgrades. Gonna have to find the next fairy. If I get level 3 on some of these. If I can get level 3 on the knight's armor, that would be fantastic. Right, so let's have a look at how this works, finish things off. So, ZORA armor... What? Wait a minute. Oh, it's still better, okay. Swim and dash stamina up. Also, I look awesome. Alright, let me just maybe go quickly try this. Swim dash stamina up. Is that suggesting that the dashing that we do in the water uses less stamina? Also, how does set bonuses work when I upgrade again? Is it only at level 2? Is that now permanent? Is it always going to stay the same? So does level 3 just boost defense? Or does it give me another set bonus, for example? These are the questions. Hiatus. Alright, let's go try this out. This water isn't deep enough. I actually don't think any of it's deep enough. Yeah, it is over here, though. Let's just jump off the tower. Last thing I want to do, I just want to try this out. I'm going to cut a little bit earlier in the video anyway, so it's not a big deal. Where's my beverage? I'll make you a deal. 1 political rant per 10 videos. Oh, I need to do a cook as well. Yeah. Might go do that now, actually. I'll do that before the next video. It is bloody tipping it down, it is. Bloody tipping it down. Right, where's the wetness? Oh, next video, by the way, exciting times. Goron time, finally. Like, literally, genuinely, finally, time for the Gorons. Well, time for... No game. Okay. Yo, oh, that's so good. That is actually amazing. Look how little that uses. Oh, what a set. Oh, does that... Oh, hello. Voltfin Trout. Alright, cool. Oh, this is actually so good. That's a hell of an upgrade. That makes swimming 100 times more viable, genuinely. Big deal. Big deal. Octorok, go away. How much less that uses? That's crazy. And it's exciting because I don't actually have a weapon. Leave me alone. Ow. Stop bullying me. I'm leaving. It's weird that you can fast travel at all times. I'm surprised you can fast travel in combat. That means, hopefully, the climbing gear has the same bonus. Imagine if the climbing gear had the same upgrade, so that when you jump, you know, that kind of scrambling up the hill that we do, it uses that amount of stamina. We could climb everything! Because the temptation now is to go on a bit of a rushroom spree. I really want that climbing set to be upgraded to level 2. God, I hate that one. That is the most obnoxious thing I've done in this entire game. That's an aside. You know what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Only 7 left. Nearly there. And I just picked up. Oh, no, I didn't. Where's Rushroom? Oh, yeah, I'll take it up. I've never taken a photo for Rushroom. Am I crazy? Stamella and because surely it would be in this. It would be in the shroom area, right? It would be around here. Chill Shroom, Sun Shroom, Zap Shroom, Razor Shroom, Iron Shroom, Silent Shroom. Wow, we have never. Okay. Right. So, what we're gonna do next video? We will go to the Gorons eventually, but first we're going to try to, because I think Gorons as well. It's like a mountainous kind of place, right? So. There it is. So, I just need to upgrade these twice. I need 6 Rushrooms. I don't know how many I've got right now. I think I've got 0 or 1. Let me have a little look, actually. It's in the right thing, and then I'm not anymore. I've got 2. So we only need 4. We need 4 Rushrooms, and then I can upgrade these to level 1 star, and then we'll see if we've got enough for level 2, and if not, we'll go grab some stuff. It should only take 10-15 minutes, I think. I'm going to find some Rushrooms now. I'm going to hunt them down for the next video. I might not even, you know, I might just hunt them down myself. Might not even have to include you folks, and then we'll upgrade our gear, and then we'll go to the Goron place. Okay, that's the deal. I don't know if people don't actually care, but I've been talking about it for so long. So we're going to head to Goron's, we're going to go for that shrine, and then we'll just work our way up, and we'll find the tower. I have seen the tower before. By the volcano. Anywho, thank you very much for joining me. I'll see you lovely folks very soon. Cheers much love as always. Bye-bye.